And here we are.
No dogs.
All right.
Yes.
So while we're waiting for Facebook to do the little reboot that it does and erase about 4 seconds of speech,
Yep.
We'll let you know that the puppies are in the cottage. That's a terrifying thought, isn't it?
I think we need a live viewer.
Let's feel it bad. The puppies are in the cottage. What could they be
viewers.
Up to?
Okay,
All right.
might happen soon.
All right, well, let's just assume we're rolling it that they work that glitch out. My name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
And today we are... let's get the microphone a little closer just for fun.
Yep.
I know
Nicole, Cindy.
Nicole, Cindy, yay!
Rishi.
All right, at 44 seconds in, and we did the Facebook reboot. By the way, that's not us, that's Facebook. So, bad Facebook.
Yes.
All right. So,
okay.
We've got a lovely question today. This comes in from Dave, who's a really cool fella in Manifesting Mastery.
Yeah.
And let's dive into that. By the way, the puppies are in the cottage, like we were saying a little bit earlier, in case you just tuned in. Why? Because we're going to experiment with doing the show without the puppies.
Yeah.
This morning.
And we can focus.
Yeah, focus.
Well, I know you didn't have a problem, but
yeah,
for me it was a little bit
I don't have a problem.
No, you've got multiple problems. Right. Okay, so the question from Dave is, I find it okay to hear for other people and to see them well, but I'm afraid to do it for myself.
So that's Dave's unedited bit, right? So we just tossed it up there. We're going to have fun with a couple bits here today. Yeah. And we're also going to tell you what the follow-up was. So I asked him, I said, Dave, when was the first time you ever felt something like that?
And Dave said, I think you're asking me how long ago did I feel unworthy? Since grade school.
So there's a couple things here that are really powerful. Number one, I went very vague. Okay, this is really important. All the time it's easy to, quote-unquote, lead people. I don't want to lead people when it's time for them to discover something. Okay, there are times to lead people. Okay, you know, basically, you go to the doctors and the doctor says, tell me about where it hurts. Where do you hurt the worst? On a scale from 1 to 10, how bad does it hurt, right?
Yeah.
So, by the way, does anyone ever notice when you think about your body and you decide to feel it, you go, fuck, that hurts. Oops, just swore, sorry. But you go, yeah, between my shoulder, that's where it hurts. You don't notice where you feel good. Okay, you've been trained to notice how bad do I feel and how bad does it feel. Get it? Okay, so I'm going really vague with Dave. I'm saying, hey, Dave, when was the first time you felt something like that?
You're right.
Okay, I'm really vague, right? Very intentionally. I'm vague with precision. Okay, now here's why. Because with Dave, the feeling was unworthy. I don't know what his feeling is. I don't know what's driving that. I need him to bring it up.
To define it, yeah, right.
So Dave brings it up as, and yeah, you know what? I think you're asking, how long ago did I feel unworthy? Now we've got some gold to work with. And here's the technique. Ready? We love revision because revision stops you from repeating the same cycles. Okay, go to freeneville.com and type in the word revision in that little search bar. You'll have hours of fun, trust me. So, but trust me, there's a phrase. You know, how bad does it feel on a scale from 1 to 10? I'm a doctor, right? Trust me.
That's like when you get that. Oh, sorry, totally unrelated. But I got that. What's that thing where they go like this? That.
The Vulcan mind meld.
No, I can't remember. But it feels like their therapy is to apply as much pain as possible to one position, and then they're saying, is it out of 1 to 10, what is it? And if you only say 5, it's they'll keep going. It's just like, okay, 10.
By the way, they discovered that the worse the surgical scar, the better the surgical prognosis. Okay? Something to check it out. Dr. Weil, Andrew Weil, I spoke with him once, did a bunch of research into that, or shared a bunch of research into that, or at least I associate the funny-looking bearded man, who I love dearly, with that research. Anyway, so...
Okay.
Yeah, okay. we just did both your 2 little side trips. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So people are tuning in. 10 people are watching at the moment. Nah,
cool.
Facebook 12 are.
11.
Okay, keep track.
10.
So, we lost 2. 12.
12.
Okay. This is like trading Forex, people. In out, right? So, here's the thing. Revision stops patterns from repeating. So I tell Dave, listen, when's the first time? Go back and change that. Okay? When was the most recent time? Go back and change that. And is there 1 or 2 times that just sort of like, oh my
really
God.
Stand out.
Yeah, that stand out. Yeah. Change those.
Yeah.
You don't have to change every single time, but some people really respond well to what we call primacy, the first time. So you go back and you change the first time with revision. Other people need to nail the most recent one. And then they notice, hey, for some reason my life has changed. Nail the most recent one. By the way, I haven't had enough conversations with Dave to know which one is his. And by the way, it might be a combination of the both. And if there's any that are in there, nail them.
Sorry, yes. Only because he was in his 60s.
Yes.
This has been hanging around since grade school.
Yeah, think about that, people.
So, yeah, it's, I can see that some people get frustrated when they revise it and it immediately doesn't work, but for something like that, that's pretty embedded in him. So we need to do a bit of a revising. Like you said, do the first, do the most recent, do something, the ones that really stand out, just so that you can nail all, a number of the time as well is like interesting. Doing it over time, it's like from the oldest to the newest, like one here. It's like shifting it all through time in a way.
Yep. There's a reason why we share it like we do. Okay. Just really nail this stuff. By the way, and while she's talking about it, she's doing it.
Yeah, because I went.
yeah, she's gesturing where she's showing me where time is. Yeah. You can watch her. Right? Yeah, she did all that while we're talking. Okay, you're doing this all day long. People say, I don't have time for Feel It Real sessions. A Feel It Real session, as far as I can tell, is for three things. One, to feed you in your state. Two, to help you deliberately get good at this. And three, so you can start to notice how are you wired up. Because once you know how you're wired up, she can just sort of go, okay, yeah, that fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I just did one. Okay, that's pretty advanced, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Dave says, let me go back to that first statement. I find it okay to hear for other people and to see for them as well, but I'm afraid to do it for myself. Feeling was left out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's the thing. Words don't have power. We keep chunking over this. What drives the words is power. Okay? Because I can say the word marshmallow all day long, right? But they're not going to fall out of the freaking sky. Okay? But if I really feel... odds are I'm going to end up going someplace where there's marshmallows.
That gooey marshmallow that you cook on the barbecue.
Yeah, you cook it on the thing with the chocolate, the s'mores thing.
The s'mores.
Right? So you start to feel that. The next thing you know, you're going through the cupboards, right? You're calling up your neighbor. You're making s'mores. So if you want some more of that, visit us at freeneville.com. Now, Dave left out feeling. Now, what we don't want Dave to do is, next time he writes to go, I find it okay to hear for other people, see for them as well, and feel something. Okay? Just changing the words doesn't matter, but feeling was left out here. So we just want to point it out because your brain processes things in three primary ways: pictures, sounds, and feelings. Okay? He didn't mention feelings. Okay? And I'm just pointing that out to invite him to notice his feelings a bit more. You get it? That's what's cool. So we just want to point out some little things there. And let me see, is there anything else I wanted to share on this one? I find it okay to hear for other people, see for them. When was the first time? Long ago. I think it pretty much takes care of that.
I think so.
How long we've been? 8 minutes and 29 seconds plus about a minute. The puppies have been in the cottage. Okay, let's all imagine something lovely for that, because the more people that imagine something, the better the odds of it happening. Yeah, right.
I had loads of little treaties here in case they were gonna like this thing. in case
by the
they
way,
were going to be hanging around.
What is this thing? Right? Do you really know? Right. So anyway.
Yeah. Hi, Ultimika.
All right, so I guess that's about it. Anybody have anything they want to toss up real quick? We'll answer it. We'll do a crass commercial for freeneville.com, where you can go get over 1,000 free things, or you can pay for a few things if you don't mind. That's that.
Any questions?
Any questions? Any comments? We can toss them up. It's odd not having the puppies here, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Maybe we need a recorded growling noise. Some thumps on the table and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it. Let's have a wonderful day. Visit us at freeneville.com.
And now one interesting thing was the last 1 week time, we said we were going to do that one.
Oh, yeah, and we didn't.
So just in case you're waiting for the one on relationship and marriage.
Let's do a quick thing on relationships and marriage, and we'll dive into it deep tomorrow.
Okay. Because we need to do it fully.
Yep. Yeah,
so, yeah.
Okay, so let's do the second request real quick.
The question from RM, did it snow? What?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Sorry, the question for RM, which we're going to do in more detail tomorrow, is I've been watching your Feel It Real series on YouTube religiously and would really appreciate a video on relationship and marriage. How to create a marriage in your reality. Oh, you push again. Anyway, what do you need to do to remain in a state of already being married? What the Feel It Real sessions need to consist of?
Cool. So part of this is process. Part of this is, let's get rid of that sun. So,
quite bright.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So part of this is process. What do you need to do? Follow the formula. There's a ton of articles on that. We share some different details in the different packs. That's all important. Okay, we'll cover some of that tomorrow. But the biggest thing here is attitude. And attitude comes from this. You've got to believe in the reality of your imaginal act. In other words, if I don't feel like a loving coach, loving husband, loving puppy dead, puppies are in the cottage, what I do and how I think is not going to support anything in this world.
Yeah, and yes, because RM, I don't know if it's male or female, but what do the Feel It Real sessions need to consist of? I mean, that's very personal. They need to work that out for themselves, really. What elements, what refines a marriage and relationship for them.
So between now and then, two things. One, how would you feel? So why do you want to be married? What would that make you feel? Most people say something like, I wouldn't feel lonely, I would feel loved. You've got to nail that in you first. Otherwise, if I made... I don't feel lonely because Victoria's in the room. Where are you going? Yeah, you can't go to work. Get it? Or if I only feel loved whenever she smiles at me. Guess what? There are days when...
you're not going to feel loved.
Yeah. where she's going to feel grumpy or focused or something, or I'm going to feel grumpy or focused or something.
Yeah.
And she's going to drop off my radar, or I'll drop off of hers. Okay, so what you don't want to do is manifest further codependence. In other words, if you want to, who are you feeling as if you would feel if you were married? Feeling lovely, feeling loved, feeling not lonely. But what do you want to replace that with? There's another thing we can explore. So it's these tiny little things. By the way, manifesting double negatives isn't fun. I want to manifest not feeling lonely. What do you want to feel? I don't know. It's like if I say, hey, I don't want to buy you Chinese tonight.
Okay. What will we get instead?
Yeah, that's what's next. Some people, a lot of people are manifesting with, I don't want to feel lonely. Okay, they don't get to the next part, which is, what do you want? What are you replacing it with? How will you know that you've moved from lonely to whatever, right? You got to nail the whatever, okay? Manifesting not being a cop or a prison guard, okay? Been there, done that, right? So that's the tiny little that goes into the past. But what do I choose instead? We've got to nail that. Really nail what and why do you want it? Okay? Why do you want it? I love this thing of working at home, hanging with her, playing in the garden, playing with the puppies, geeking online. I love this stuff. Okay? But you got to manifest. What do you love? What do you enjoy? What are you passionate about? So we'll tie all this into the relationship and marriage tomorrow. So
that'd be actually great if people reflected. The listeners reflected today on what that means for them, if it applies to them.
Yeah, why do you want what you want?
Yeah.
That applies to everyone. Why do you want $10,000 cash in your wallet?
Yeah.
Why? What's the feeling that you assert that'll give you?
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, once you find the feeling, and it doesn't matter on the $10,000 in your wallet, you'll find it very easy to have $10,000 in your wallet. Once you find, I feel loved and lovely and loving. Okay, it's easier on her because she's not going, oh my God, I got to smile so he feels good. Right? Get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're bringing again the power home. So
this is awesome. Thank you.
You both are sweet.
Thanks for all you do for your tribe.
Hey, Pam Palmer's
That's
there.
lovely.
Hi, Pam. So thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Pam. This is good fun.
Yeah.
Thank you all for showing up. My name is Mr. 2020 still.
Yep. And I'm Victoria still.
And the puppies are still in the cottage.
Yep.
At least we hope.
Birthday month shirt.
This is a birthday month shirt. We celebrate birthday month in Australia. It is so cool.
Hang on. 20 and I celebrate. Because someone said, I think it was Lisa, said, wow, I didn't realise in Australia it's a tradition to celebrate birthday month.
It is.
It's not for us. No one else. We
All
just
right.
buy little things. Yeah.
Shirts, undies. I've got undies on too.
Yeah, undies. Yes.
All right. Have a wonderful day. Feel it real. My name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
Visit us at freeneville.com. Have a wonderful day. Hey, Neville. Ike Joseph joined. And
Okay, so Catalina said, so this is good for tomorrow. Maybe repost it tomorrow because she said, okay, would make me feel safe and
so explore
nice.
feeling safe without the 10K. Trust me. Okay? I'm a car dealer. Okay,
Well,
that goes back to an earlier reference.
I don't
Anyway.
know if she means from the 10K or the marriage, but it could be either.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
safe.
I feel safe when I'm married.
Yeah.
I feel like...
I got someone else to
yeah.
go down with me.
Yeah, I feel like I need a church tower and a rifle when I'm single. So, all right, have a wonderful day, people.
Excellent. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's Texas humor.
Oh, I didn't with the gun or
Yeah,
something.
absolutely. Okay, that's it. See ya. Have a wonderful day. freeneville.com.
Nah.